Chapter 22. After Alex ran out the door, he realized that Emma didn't go far. She was crouching in the corner of a pillar, sobbing in grievance. He approached slowly, took his coat off, draped it on Emma, and said, "Dear, don't be sad. The director of Richard Group is just a mediocre position, you can do better than that." "No, you don't understand. If I become the director, my parents will be able to stand upright in the family again." How could Grandma go back on her word? Emma whimpered dejectedly. Alex continued, "Who knows? Maybe they'll come begging you to become the director. Look at you with your crybaby face, you won't be pretty when you go on stage later." "No way, it's impossible. Grandma has already made the announcement, there's no turning back. You go ahead, get back inside. Let me be alone." At this moment, Lady Richard and Harold ran out of the hall too. The old lady was huffing and puffing after running, with a large crowd of busybodies behind her to watch the drama unfold. Harold saw Alex and Emma the minute he stepped outside. He hurried forward, looked down at Emma whose face was covered in tears, and blurted anxiously, "Emma, hurry up and pursue Miss Young, ask her not to terminate our contract." Emma stared at him in a daze. "Terminate our contract? Why?" Harold growled indignantly, "Stop pretending. It must be you who had instructed Miss Young to embarrass me in front of everyone. If you don't settle this, I won't let you go." Slap. Lady Richard slapped Harold again and chided angrily, "How could you talk to your sister like that, you bastard? She is the director of our Richard Group." Harold stomped anxiously. "Grandma, didn't you say that you want me to be the director? If it wasn't for you brainwashing me, why would I have changed my mind suddenly? If you continue to behave like this, get out of the Richard family." Harold was extremely outraged after being slapped twice, but this was not the moment for him to burst in fury, and could only swallow his irritation. Lady Richard turned to Emma and persuaded her. "Emma, please, I beg you. You are now the director of the Richard family, please explain it to Miss Young. Otherwise, we're completely ruined." Emma looked at Alex in confusion. Alex shrugged and said, "I told you they'd come and beg you to be the director, and you didn't believe me. See, your makeup is smeared now." Emma blushed timidly. She wiped her tears before saying, "Then I'll try to contact Diamond." She took out her phone and called Doris. All eyes were on her right now. After a short while, her call was answered. She started, "Hello, Miss Young. My grandmother would like me to explain to you that I'll be promoted to the director of Richard Group and also in charge of the project with Diamond Group. I hope you can give us another chance." Doris said with a chuckle, "Of course, if you're the director and the person in charge of the project, then there's no problem, we can proceed. But if another person is appointed for the job, everything will be off the table. Miss Young. Thank you so much." Emma felt puzzled and bewildered about the whole thing. From the beginning, it seemed that Diamond Group was there to help her entirely, which was bizarrely unusual. Doris said with a smile, "It's all my chairman's idea. Perhaps he'll explain it to you personally in the near future." Emma was even more bewildered. Who was this chairman anyway? She had never met him, but why did he help her everywhere he could? "So, could you please return to the hall again?" Emma asked nervously. Apparently, Doris had left the hall because she was irritated by the family. It was a bit forceful and shameful to invite her back to the banquet. Unexpectedly, Doris agreed decisively. Soon, Doris's car returned to the hotel entrance that sent a shock wave across the crowd. At this moment, everyone's gazes were filled with awe and fear as they looked at Emma.